I'm Jordan. I'm 13 years old and I'm the creator of Cozies for the Cure. I started Cozies for the Cure in May of 2015 when my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer.
I was diagnosed in May of 2015 with stage 2 lobular invasive carcinoma.
When my mom was first diagnosed with breast cancer, it really didn't take anyone telling me for me to figure out.
Jordan is way more perceptive than she should be, maybe.
I saw some flowers on the table that my dad had gotten my mom, and it said, "Mammograms suck," on the little note. I was 5 years old when I first started sewing, and I got my sewing machine from Santa when I was in kindergarten. I decided to start raising money for breast cancer because the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure was coming to my town for the very first year, and my mom had breast cancer that same year.
When Jordan came to me several weeks after I had my mastectomy and said, "Mom, I really want to raise money for the Athens Race for the Cure. What if I sewed coffee cup cozies? Could you help me tell people that they're for sale?"
I don't think either of us really realized that it would become something so big. I have raised over $18,000 with the Cozies for the Cure products. The reason I picked Komen to fundraise for is because they just helped us every step of the way, and so I was like, this is the right place. They're gonna do good things with this money. This is the place I should fundraise for. The first thing I thought when I saw the PSA was, this is really cool. My second thought when I saw the PSA was my mom should be played by Sandra Bullock, because that would just be really cool to say. The first time that I ever met Green Source was at the Partner Summit. I had just spoke with my mom and they came up to me afterwards and they were like, "Hi, we think your story's really cool."
We attended the Susan G. Komen Partnership Summit, my partner Olivia and I. One of the presentations was given by Jordan Phillips and her mom Nicole. And that presentation particularly captivated us because it was about something that we knew a lot about, which was merchandise.
A couple weeks later, I'm driving in the car with my grandparents. My grandma's like, "Okay, time to go on a conference call." And I was like, why a conference call? What is that?
You know, we should really try to take those cozies nationwide at Walmart. Like, we have to figure out a way to do this.
I get on the phone and it's my parents and some people from Green Source. And they said to me, "You know, we'd really love to help you get your cozies into Walmart."
We had to put together a product line and offering, which involved working with Jordan to design the cozies, at the same time figuring out how to make the item.
So after the call from Green Source, like the next day, I still didn't believe it. I kind of woke up expecting it never to happen.
It was a super exciting day when we found out that they were going to purchase the cozies for 1,650 Walmart stores. The order ended up being over 200,000 cozies. That's a lot of cozies. Thankfully, Jordan didn't have to sew them all herself.
It was just so surreal to me. I was like, no way!
The moment when Jordan walked in and saw the buyer and they looked in each other's eyes and had a huge hug was one of the greatest moments I've ever had in my career.
I was just so excited and grateful for this experience. I think to be more than pink, it means that you are being bold and you are taking action. You are taking the steps to help the breast cancer cause, because it's one thing just to show up and run the race and wear a pink t-shirt, but it's another thing to actually help. Ultimately, what I hope to accomplish from this specific project is to cure breast cancer forever.